Hello, y'all. Just coming back with another video. Just want to chat it up with y'all. Um, just try to give some, just try to give y'all some eye openers out there. So, y'all know me. I do a lot of boom work, okay? If I'm not researching crypto, I'm researching, doing some business stuff and things like that, or researching businesses, building businesses, getting educated by my unconventional mentors. I've been doing a lot of that education lately. That is important, y'all. You have to get it. You have to get with some educational mentors. I'm not talking about Google. Stop trying to Google every damn thing, because Google is not going to tell you what you need to know or what you have to know. They're only going to tell you what they want you to know. All right, because of course, Google is controlled by the higher entities out there. Okay, who controls media? What? He who controls media controls the mindset. All right, and it could be internet media, TV media, whatever it may be. A lot of y'all don't understand. We are so used to coming looking at like this crypto. We're so used to coming and looking at these crypto boards right here, and we don't understand that this is actually a path to wealth. It is a path to wealth. Now, this, sorry about that. This path was put here before you, okay, without strings attached, okay, about what, 10, 12 years ago? It was put before you, all right? And even at the moment, it's still not controlled. All right, but anyway, I was looking at, I was reading some stuff, and you know, you got some entities out there that always try to justify the not the 1% to the 99 percenters. And the thing is, they say that I was reading some stuff, and sometimes I just read stuff just to see how ridiculous it will sound. Just to see what individuals out there, a lot of the 99 percenter, a lot of the conventional info consumers, what are they feeding you? Okay, and so I was reading some stuff, right, and it was talking about how, well, we're tired of hearing about the 1% versus the 99%, because it's a whole division thing and all of this stuff. All right. Number one, they're not tired, because if so, then, and when I say they, I mean the higher entities, but they're not tired, and the reason why they're not tired is because they continue to spew the same conventional mess to you to keep you in a conventional state of mind, which keeps you in your conventional way of life financially. Okay, that's what it is, and it's never going to change. Okay, hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. But the thing is, it is it is never it's never going to change. Okay, and a lot of individuals, right? They try to, a lot of the higher entities, they try to justify that. They try to justify it. Okay, but the thing is this: we're still not getting the unconventional information needed to cross over to the 1%. Okay? How can anyone say, how can any higher entity say that they do not, they're so tired of the division with percentages, but they're not offering solutions. And a solution to the cross over to the 1% side is unconventional knowledge. All right. Now, why is it unconventional? It's unconventional because this is knowledge that you can't Google. This is knowledge that will put you ahead of the majority. All right, it's knowledge that'll put you ahead of the majority. Like when you look on a credit report, right? Look on a credit report, and you got a lot of the 99 percenters can't do their own credit, right? They don't, because they don't have the knowledge to do that. But y'all have to understand, there are unconventional teachers out here that know how to do it themselves. There, you have a lot of 99 percenters that don't even know about secondary bureaus. All they know about is the three: Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know how to get through those back ends. Okay, because they don't have the knowledge. But you look at a credit report, right? And you ever seen someone with a if you have like a high credit score, okay, it'll have like this little fine print, right? Let's just say if your credit is like 7 or 750 or something. In the fine print it say that your credit score is higher than 50% or 60% or 90% of the population. Okay? How? A lot of individuals get there by doing, they get there through unconventional, methods. These are unconventional methods that I share in my Patreon, okay, in my downloadable ebooks. Do you understand? But a lot of individuals, look, what separates individuals is the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge. That's what separates the 1% to the 99 percenters. And the 1% has been holding on to that knowledge. They're not going to give the 99 percenters nothing. Like if you're coming out of the 99% going into the 1% realm, chances are your ass done got nosy. You done got nosy minded, okay? And you done set out. You then left the 99% woods. You done left out of the woods. You done escaped the woods. All right, you running for your life. You running for your life. All right, you didn't escape the 99 percenters woods, and you're off on an adventure of your own, trying to find yourself. Okay, trying to find your true meaning. Okay, you're trying to find purpose. You're trying to find all of that stuff, and you ran into, guess what? You ventured off and ran into some unconventional knowledge, and you're somewhere consuming that knowledge, and you're taking action, and you're noticing that the actions that you're taking is bringing you way more in return, a positive return, way more in return than you would if you was over there in the woods of the 99 percenters. Knowledge, that's the only thing. It separates us, is knowledge. All right? And it's hard to come by. Why? Because it's not being taught. It will never be taught in conventional educational institutions. Why? Because that's not the purpose. Do y'all know the purpose of a conventional institution? The purpose of a conventional institution, okay, is to keep your mind institutionalized. It's to keep you it's to prepare you to be a consumer. The consumer mindset, the conventional mindset. Think everything conventional, do everything conventional, buy a house conventional, buy a car conventional, educate conventional. Okay, have kids conventional, raise kids conventional. Okay, so then when you raise your kids conventional, you pass the conventional knowledge and experience you have. You can pass it down to your kids, and it rinse and repeat, and they live the same lifestyle you have. Okay, if they go by you and they do not break away from the 99% woods over there and go venture off, more than likely, a lot of times that's not happening. All right, that's why the 99% has been the 99% for as long as it has. Okay, that's the only thing that separates y'all, is knowledge. Okay, and that's what it is. It's passed down. Why do you think that? Okay, when you look at families, right? When you look at your family tree and you go back years and you look all the way back from like the great grands. You look now to the great grands to current, or the great grands, however far you go back, and you look till current, right? You can see, okay, there's like a paper trail. There's like a how can I say it? What is that word that is yeah, it's like a paper trail. Okay, it's like a reputation. Okay, you go back to like Eden. You go back to your financial situation. All right, so let's say if everybody in your you have a long family history or line of your great great grandfathers, your great great grandmothers, your moms, your pops have a condition of heart disease, okay, or high blood pressure, whatever it may be, or some kind of health problems. That's because they're doing something conventional when it comes to how they feed the family, okay, and that knowledge of how to feed family is passed down. It's passed down. It's passed down until it gets to your great grands, until it gets to your great great grands, or it gets to your grands, and then it gets to you, and then you pass it down to the kids, and then your kids pass it down to their kids, okay? And everybody's dying of goddamn heart disease. Why? Because we have a unhealthy conventional way of feeding our family, and it's passed down. Big Mama's soul food tradition is passed down, but you know what? It's knocking our ass. It's knocking our ass off like hit. It's the hit man. It's knocking us off, and it's the same thing that's going on financially too. Conventional financial knowledge is passed down. Okay, shit. We can go back to how. We can go back to how. Individuals was educated. Okay, before the forefathers, and after the forefathers signed the before they signed on that dotted line. All right, before they signed the Constitution. All right, we can go back. We still got the same educational system from what? Is it before 1700? All right, before 1700, we still got the same educational system that we're learning on. All right, and it won't be changed because they need you. The higher entities, they need you out here in this world. Right? They need you out here in this world, so you can be the batteries that continue, or the army ants to continue to keep that world moving, to keep the ecosystem going. All right, and that's what 99% of individuals are getting. So we pass it down food wise, we pass it down financially, and then we're so baffled on why we cannot get out of poverty. We cannot get out of crazy financial situations. I really don't understand how individuals do not see this. We have to stop saying that, it's passed down through the genes and all. No, the hell it's not. Because number one, okay, everybody is born clean. Everybody is born clean. Okay? You don't become dirty, okay, until the dirt is thrown onto you. Everybody's born clean, but you don't become dirty until the dirt is thrown onto you. Who throws the dirt on you? Your ancestors do that. Okay? Your OGs do that. They are the ones that do that. Why? Because it's all they know. And it's all they want you to know, because they think it's what's best for you. Okay? And then, when you reach a certain age in life, or you reach a certain part in your life where you're going to school, or you going to school, or you graduate, you get a certain job or whatever like that, you got certain money coming in, okay, as far as food goes, then you wondering why, okay, you're getting bad health problems at an early age. And now I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is now. When I was coming up, I'm an 80s baby, okay? I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I call it the last era of discipline, because when I was in what they call it, elementary school, I remember the paddle in the office. Right now, you can't paddle. I mean, you can't even dream of doing something like that now without going to jail. Child Protective Service, CPS, knocking on your door, or firing a teacher or something like that. And it wasn't nothing extreme even back then, but I came up in the last era of discipline. Okay, and the thing is, okay, I lost my train of thought. I didn't forget what I was going to say. Um, what was I going to say? I forgot. But the thing is, a lot of this is passed down to you. Okay, a lot of it is passed down to, and it's up to you to break away from it. It's up to you. But in order for you to break away from it, you have to have a curious mind. All right, you have to have a curious mind, and unfortunately, um, in order for you to have a curious mind, you have to think beyond the norm of the conventional world. All right, you have to think beyond the norm of the conventional world. All right, it's only a handful of individuals that's going to get it out here. It's only a handful of individuals that's going to get it. Towards the end of times, you're only going to have a handful of individuals that are going to be survivors. Why? Because they know how to survive, okay, beyond, okay, the conventional ways of surviving out in the world, in this economy. Do y'all understand? Okay, so, you know, I mean, you some of you have to get it. Some of you may come across this video. Some of you may come across other teachers that do similar videos like this, and you may actually get a light bulb to come on. You may actually get a light bulb to come on and say, I knew that something was off. Because some of you out there actually looking at the world, okay, kind of sideways. You don't. Some of you actually know that something is not right. You can't quite put your hand on it. But some of y'all know that certain things are not right. Okay? Y'all know it's not right. All right, but yeah, what I was going to say about the educational situation was, okay, we're still on the same system from 1700. Still on from 1700. It's unfortunate, but the 99% percenters are not meant to know, okay, what the 1%ers is, what the 1%ers knowledge is. They're not meant to know that. It's up to you. All right, but yeah, I was reading some articles, reading some stuff, and it's a lot of contradictory stuff that you see individuals uh, uh, put in these articles and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this right now. A lot of those people that write that junk, okay, they wouldn't even be able to write it if they weren't in the in crowd. Okay, because trust me, he who controls media, he who controls media controls the mind. But the thing is, he who controls media also controls, okay, who they hire and put out into media. Let that sink in. It's a lot of distractions out here. All right. So you're not going to get the higher ups that are hiring, okay, pawns that is going to teach you or lead you unconventionally. They're going to hire pawns that are going to teach you conventionally and continue to put out distracting information to keep you from knowing what you need to know, to keep you from finding yourself. Okay, and that's what you have to do, y'all. That's what some of y'all have to do too. Y'all have to kind of break away from distractions. All right, y'all look at all of that Kanye stuff. Look at all of that Kanye stuff that's really been in the media. Wow, a lot of individuals are paying attention to Kanye and the Kardashians or whoever they paying attention to. Y'all understand these 1%ers getting money out here. They ain't got no time to be paying attention to that. They ain't got no time to be paying attention to any of that. All right. For the one person that then sit behind the TV for hours soaking up distracting content somewhere a multimillionaire or a multi-billionaire just made a meal or bill. If they were distracted by media, they wouldn't have probably did that. Okay? It's a lot of distractions out here. A lot of entities are put out here just to distract you. All right? So you got to get educated. Get educated. Stop being scared to explore unconventional teachers because they are out here. All right? But you have to find them. You have to do your research and find them. Why? Because media, the higher entities, are not putting them on a spotlight like that. Okay? They're not on a spotlight like that. I have about 3 to 4 unconventional mentors or teachers that I'm learning from. Okay, I'm on their learning platforms, and I'm learning from. I consume my mind into their teachings, business, crypto, investing, whatever it may be, every single day. Every single day. All right, but they're not widely known on through Google. They're not widely known on YouTube. The ones that were on YouTube. Most of my unconventional teachers that were on YouTube that started off, they tried to, you know, teach unconventional information, got canceled. They got taken off. Why? Because they're not supposed to be on there teaching you that. But as long as they have their own websites, as long as they have their own platforms, then you can subscribe. You can and you can tune in. Okay, whenever you have your own set of conventional teachers, and it's to the point where those teachers got taken off from a platform, whether it be Twitter, whether it be TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be, then they're only giving you some game that yeah. If you ain't learning in the conventional educational system, what makes you think you're gonna get that on here? Get out of here. You're not doing that. All right. But and these are teachers, financial teachers, investing teachers, and health teachers. And before I get out of here, I want to wrap up on health because health is real big. Okay. And I hope individuals then looked at the majority of this video. When it comes to health, you control your health. Do you understand? You control your own health. I see people all the time that talk about how much weight they've gained since they've graduated high school, since they've got out of college. And I hear them all the time talk about how they want to get down to their high school weight, how they want to get down to their college weight. Okay? They want to get back down there. All right? You control what goes into your body. Me, myself, when I was in high school, I used to be 150, I think I was 154. All right, after high school, I started living unhealthy. I got all the way up to like 211 pounds, y'all. 211 pounds. Okay, I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yo, you need to chill your ass out, dude, because you're going to have some health problems. Okay, in my mid-20s, I was on high blood pressure medication. Okay? After that, the doctor after I was on had got put on medication at an early age, I started taking my health serious. Why? Because I didn't want heart disease. I didn't want none of that just passed down through my family. All right? So one thing I did was I started making my own health choices. I started breaking away from sugars. I started breaking away from meats. I told y'all in a video before, okay, I only eat sugars and meats once a month. Once a month, every first of the month. Okay, everything else is fruits and vegetables. Do y'all know, for individuals that's saying that it's impossible to get down to your high school weight, okay, or get back to your high school weight or college weight, guess what my weight is? In high school, I was like 150. I think it was 153 or 154. All right. I went from 211 pounds, and I am currently at 155 pounds. 155. back to my high school weight. Can it be done? Yes. But trust me, breaking away from the way you're taught to eat and the way you eat is a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. It's a very hard thing to do, but it's doable. It can be done, y'all. You have to just give yourself a chance. It's up to you. Go a week without eating sugars. Go a week without eating meats, and watch. Your body is like a second person. You got to start treating your body like a second person. Okay? Go a week without eating sugars. Go a week without eating meats. Okay? You will notice that you will between that first, let's just do 7 days. Okay? Let's do what? Monday through Sunday or whatever it may be. Let's do 7 days. Go 7 days. By the time that fourth day comes, your body's going to start going to withdrawal. Okay? Or the third day, your body is going to start going to withdrawal. The fourth day, the third and the fourth day, your body is going to start going to withdrawal. The fifth and the sixth day, your body is going to lose all cravings of what you're trying to rid yourself of. You're not going to have a craving for sugars anymore. You're not going to have a craving for meats anymore. Matter of fact, if you go 7 days without eating sugar, and that eighth day, let's say you bought some candy or a candy bar, and you try to eat it, you're going to feel sick to your stomach. Why? Because your body has adjusted to not having that. All right? You damn near have to force what you have rid yourself of. You have to damn near have to force it back onto your body to get those cravings again. Do you understand? But the reason it's so hard for a lot of you out there is because you don't give yourself a chance. You won't go 7 days. You will not go 7 days. You will not give your body a chance. Okay? Trying to go vegan and all of that stuff, eating meatless stuff and all of that, that's not giving your body a chance. Why? Because a lot of that stuff still has sugar in it. A lot of that stuff still has fat in it. And a lot of that stuff we're not supposed to be eating anyway, because our body is not meant for our bodies to consume that kind of stuff. A lot of that stuff does not even digest and break down into our bodies. This is why you see a lot of individuals a lot of vegans who eat meatless foods. This is why you still see them with weight on them. This is why you still see them with a muffin top. You still see them with a muffin top. And you be like, damn, if they're going meatless and they're going vegan or whatever like that, why they still look like that? Okay, because a lot of this stuff is made in the lab. It's not meant for you to eat. Your body is not meant to consume that. Just like our bodies are not meant to consume 99% of the processed foods out here. Do y'all understand? This is why we get so big. Look, what I do is, some may say it's extreme. Okay, but I've gotten back down to my high school weight. And it didn't involve starving myself. And it didn't involve doing any of that craziness. Okay? All I did was cut out processed foods. And my body started repairing itself. I didn't lift no weights. I didn't go jogging. I do jog like once. I do jog like 4 miles. I used to jog like 4 miles a day, but now I jog like a mile a day. But, when I was going through that process in the beginning or whatever like that, I wasn't doing no workouts. And the only reason why I jog now is to work my heart muscle, because your heart is everything. You got to work that heart muscle. That heart is a muscle. So I'm down to my high school weight. What's the next thing I'm going to do? Jog. Start building up that heart muscle so I can start having my energy. Do you understand? So my blood could be flowing through my body properly. All right, that's why I do that. So I'm working on certain parts of my body. It is doable, y'all. Give yourself a chance. You're not giving yourself a chance by trying to skip around it. Okay? We want to do a diet for a week and then do a cheat day. Come on, the cheat day, you can't do a diet for a week and then, Saturday come and you want to let loose. Because your body is not going to get rid of them cravings. All right? Saturday and Sunday, weekend is not going to do nothing but put those cravings back into your body. It's not going to do nothing but put those cravings back into your body. And then it's going to be hard as hell for you to get back on track that Monday. Why? Because your body got all of these craving situations going on. You have to understand it's doable. So when I went from 211 to back down to 155, that's over 50 pounds lost. And I was in my mid-20s. All right, I'm in my 30s now. 30s is when you should start taking your health serious early. In my 20s, I stopped drinking sodas. I knew the day I stopped drinking soda. The day I said I was going to stop drinking sodas and drinking sugars, that day, right? I still remember it like it was yesterday. I said it's going to be my last soda that I drink, or my last juice or my last sugar that I'm gonna drink. I bought a Pepsi. I think it was like 25 or something. I bought one Pepsi and I bought a Snickers bar, and I enjoyed that. I haven't had a soda in over 10 years. I haven't had juice in over 10 years. All I've drunk was I drink distilled water. That's what I drink. I don't drink any sugars. Drinking sugars is the worst thing you can do. Is the worst one of the worst things you can consume, because that sugar doesn't digest. It's artificial sugar, so you're drinking a whole bunch of artificial sugar, and then it just sits in your stomach, okay, and it turns into fat. That's why you got those love handles, and you got those what they call them, spare tires, or muffin tops, or whatever that you call. You're eating sugars and you're drinking sugars. So you'll eat some sugars or fats and you'll wash it down with sugar. All right. But yeah, we just gotta get away from that, y'all. So I just wanted to make this video. Y'all know I can talk. We got to get health educated. We got to get financially educated. Y'all interested in getting educated about the y'all interested in getting educated from the Patreon. I'll tell y'all what y'all would want to know. All right, and it could be health. Shit, y'all might want to know how I got back down to my high school weight. Y'all may want to know the regimen I do. If y'all want to know that, hey, I'm down to teach. I'm down to teach. But thing is, I can tell y'all my regimen, but at the same time, y'all got to take action. You got to be disciplined. All right, for the women out there, if you got to be able to change the way that you approach how you eat in your household. If you come home and your husband in there cooking fried chicken or whatever he cooking, you got to be willing to. They're gonna look at you like you crazy, because this is what they used to seeing you do, and it's hard because you feel like you letting them down, family down, but really you trying to save yourself. Even for the men, and that's the hardest, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Sorry, I got a cold, y'all. I'm gonna tell you like this right here, and I hope no women out there don't get offended. And it can go either way, but I think it mostly leans towards the women. It leads towards some of the men too, but y'all know the men will go. The men go as the woman goes. The men go as the woman goes. Why? Because what do men do when they come home from work every single day? They eat meals that are prepared by the wife. They're eating those home cooked meals. They're eating, soul foods. The nice soul food stuff every day. The OG hooking it up in the kitchen, wifey hooking it up in the kitchen. So over time, as she does this, over time, as the men consume, those kind of meals, and they're having those how can I say that? As they consuming these kind of meals, and they're having that health trend or that eating trend like that, over time, all of that fat, that grease, where is it going? You've been married for 15, 20, 30 years or whatever like that. But just think of all of those nice meals, or supposed to be nice meals, that you've consumed for the last 20 to 30 years. Imagine all of that grease and sugar passing down, stopping, clogging the heart. Okay? And then 30 years from now, the doctor tell you that you didn't got something. The first thing we want to do is blame it on, oh, well, my dad had it. Why your dad have heart disease? Your dad had it because, Grandma OG was tuning him up Okay, she was tuning him up the same way that wifey tuning you up for the last 20 to 30 years. So the men, we go as the wife goes. Okay? And then once a light come on and we know what we're supposed to do health wise, and we go back into the household and we want to change up our health, wifey don't want to hear that because she not knowledgeable on that, or the hubby don't want to hear that because he not knowledgeable on that. So it causes an imbalance within the household because everybody's not on the same page, because only one person within the household has gotten it. And if both of y'all have gotten it, if the husband and the wife have gotten it, and vice versa, oh, y'all a power couple, because now y'all know where y'all health is supposed to be. Y'all know how to get it, y'all finances situated unconventionally. Okay, now y'all a power couple, but that doesn't happen like that all the time. More than that, more than anything, it's an imbalance. So I just want y'all to know that. Stop blaming it on the genes. Please stop doing it. Stop saying grandma had it. Stop saying grandpops had it, so I'm going to have it. No, you're born clean. You just passed down the regimen. All right? So I wanted to make this video. Y'all know me. I can talk. So I hope y'all, you know, y'all got some knowledge from this. And I hope that I ain't say too much where YouTube is going to strike me or ban my video, but I want to put out more stuff than just crypto too, y'all, because the thing is this: I could talk about crypto and wealth all the time, but how in the hell do we get there? I could talk about wealth, health all the time. How do we get there? All right, I'm sitting up here and back down to my high school weight. I mean, that's good for me, but shit, it's some people out there that's going to need my they may need my help. They may need to know how to get back down there. All right, sometimes somebody just needs someone to come along and be like, yo, can you give me a hand? I give you a hand. You willing to put in the action? You willing to put in the work? You willing to stay disciplined? All right, so this is my video. I will catch y'all on the up and up. Outie.